We've got Dan and Mike, Emily and Tom, Gabby and Tim, and we're going to play a game called Objection. So Dan and Mike are going to start off a scene, and if either of the other two teams think that they can do it better or think that they've made a mistake, they're going to buzz in and point out what's wrong, then continue exactly the same scene, having made the correction that they objected to in the first place. All right, we have a suggestion for Dan and Mike from Sam.
Oh God, you should have told me about this.
You know we're going to ask you for suggestions, Sam.
There
Right?
you are.
Down.
Easter eggs.
Easter eggs.
Easter eggs.
Where does he get his ideas from?
He's so original.
Oh my God! There's a bomb in the Easter egg, but we don't know which one it is. If we don't find it and defuse it in 2 minutes, then all of Thornton's is going to be blown sky high.
That would be terrible because it's
Objection.
so close to...
Thornton's doesn't make Easter eggs, they make bunnies.
They do.
They make Easter eggs.
They do. They've branched out, Tom.
I'm going to let them...
You may also be thinking of lint. They're the ones who do the bunnies
Yes.
But they also do eggs.
Okay.
as well. Yeah.
I'm going to let you guys continue, because that point was both interesting and funny.
Okay. It would be such a terrible thing for Thornton's to blow up because it's so
Objection.
near...
No, it wouldn't.
Let's still finish.
You've still got hotel
why.
chocolate, you know, Sainsbury's does a lot of them.
At least
Alright.
let him justify it.
It's so near to Blackpool. Place is a national treasure.
Actually, yeah, Tim should have that.
Tim and Gabby, please continue.
Just continuing the scene, yeah?
Yep.
We have only 20 minutes to defuse this chocolate egg.
Objection!
Objection.
I started off by saying you had 2 minutes.
Oh.
Yeah, well, I extended the timer. Because I'm a better bomb disposal expert than you, Dan. And then you can't dispose the bomb.
I think we're going to go back to Dan and Mike.
I had one line.
Tim.
Point for Dan there, and continue.
We'll have to get through these eggs really quickly. The only way to do it is to smack each one against our foreheads. Ow!
Objection. That's horrendous radio.
Yes. Well done, Emily. Move on with better radio.
So it's obviously in the dairy milk caramel.
Objection. Why is that obvious? why would that be obvious? As
Stop
opposed to
cutting
maybe
people off before they have a chance to justify.
I got cut off.
All right.
Yeah, but you're...
Tim, don't be a grump. Continue.
Grump, grump, grump.
Continue then.
Oh, sorry. Well, apparently it's now obvious that it's in the dairy milk eggs. Quickly, I'll smash
Objection. The dairy milk caramel.
Excuse them, what? I asked Mike first.
Why is dairy milk, which is a Cadbury product, in the Thornton's factory?
cross promotion.
Mike, you can continue.
It's in the Thornton Special Collection eggs, over there.
Well, we'd better quickly eat all of them as fast as we can and hope that our bodies absorb the explosion of the
Objection.
bomb.
Tim.
Diabetes is a terrible thing. And I just wouldn't like you to encourage this sort of action.
Okay.
He's right, guys.
Sorry.
Okay, partner, I'll force this bomb into your stomach and then your fat layers shall absorb the explosions.
Objection. Gabby's not fat.
She's a character. She's a character.
You haven't given her a name.
My companion.
That point is valid, Tom. You can continue the scene.
Okay, instead we should just cut open the eggs so we don't all die.
Quick, is it the red Smartie or the yellow Smartie?
I don't know.
Objection. Where the Smarties come from? These are insects.
Thornton's don't sound Smarties.
They should.
I'm going to stop you all there just for a moment because I want to show you what you're actually playing for. And then we're going to start a new game of objection and I want to see you all on top form. Hang on. Russell music.
Russell.
This is the prize.
Holy mother.
A small selection of chocolate bunny heads decapitated for your pleasure.
Exactly.
They're not heads, they've got bodies as
And
well.
while we're here, I
Objection.
might as well give Sam his Easter present.
Oh, hello. This is exciting and unexpected.
Hey, Sam.
Oh!
Your
It's
chocolate
a small-
lolly.
More like as you would give to a child.
Chocolate lolly with a bunny on it.
Go away, Tim.
That's fair.
All right, now we all know what the stakes are. And the points are... Gabby has 5. Tim is on 8. Dan is on 4.
Aw.
Emily is on 6. Mike is on 6. Tom is on 5. Sam is on 1. And I'm on -1.
Yay! How did that happen?
Unfortunate. Because I'm rubbish, apparently.
Aww.
So we're going to start with a new game of objection.
Got some catching
Emily
up to
and
do.
Tom, you will be starting with the suggestion from Sam that is...
Bad radio.
Bad radio is something we're very familiar with.
Tom, I really wish you'd put your clothes back on.
Objection.
Dan?
I'm quite enjoying it.
That's good to know. You can...
Anytime.
Oh.
Objection.
Yes.
Hesitation.
Yeah. Wrong game, but we like it.
Tom, if you don't put your clothes back on, big radio boss man Sam Dodgen's going to come down and strike us off the air.
Objection.
Let her speak. She has not had a single line.
All right, well, can I have a point saying they're demonising the lovely Sam, but I'll let them continue with the scene?
Yep, that's nice. That's nice of you, Emily. And that's an extra point for you being nice.
Yeah.
All right, Gabby, let's hear something from you.
Just continue from what I said.
I don't know what you said.
You are Tom and you are naked.
Objection!
Dan.
This is an awful scene.
Yeah, they had their chance.
Gabby, you've let me down for the last
Dan
time.
and Mike,
Sorry,
continue.
Tim.
There's nothing worse than just arguing loudly over the radio, is there, Mike?
Objection. Dysentery's pretty bad. That'll be worse.
Technically, yes, but
I'm going to let them continue because they need their chance as well.
one thing that's possibly worse is radio apologies, and we both know about that.
We've had to do far too
Objection,
many.
objection. This is getting dangerously close to the wire.
Yes, you're quite right, Emily.
What, a gritty crime drama set in Baltimore?
Restart your scene, please. Ignore Tim as always.
Hey, that was a proper joke.
No, it wasn't.
Fine, I'll put some clothes back on. I don't see why you're so offended.
It's not the nakedness as such, it's the massive tattoo of the eagle over your
Objection.
chest.
Oh, yes.
That is a beautiful tattoo. You will leave it be. I personally inked that on him myself on a long, hazy summer morning one.
Okay.
It was a special day.
It's not an eagle. It's
1
a
point because I
falcon.
like that objection, but minus a point because I find it disgusting.
Homophobe.
No, just anything to do with you, Tim. Okay, start the scene again.
You're looking at my tattoo again.
Oh, it's just so beautiful. It's like it's flying towards me across a sunlit glen.
Objection. Why is Gabby now me?
Because
Yeah, she
we've
was
got
always
the
here.
characters of the
Yeah.
scene.
And it was always.
Aren't we doing a scene?
That's a point to Gabby because that's the first enthusiastic thing I've seen her do all day.
Okay. I'm sorry, Becky.
Rebecca Ellis, a viper in your bosom.
I'm sorry.
Objection! I think it was an eagle in her bosom, actually.
Ah, boom! Give that man a point.
I'm in charge.
Oh yeah, only nominally.
Sam, hold me.
Someone has messaged in saying this is the definition of bad radio. So our scene is actually succeeding what we set out to do.
Yay!
Yay, well done, everyone. Well done.
Next up, we've
Haha,
got
turned it around on you.
We're going to
Random
end it there
texter.
for now. We're going to have a song, a bit of a sit down. I'm going to have a word with some of you. And then after the song, we'll have a nice Easter poem for Sam.
Becky, don't hit me.
Right. And we're back again for part 3 of Student Improv Nottingham's Easter special. Woo! Yay! And we've got a lovely poem for Sam the Radio Man. Starting with Mike. Let's hear it.
We celebrate Easter to think of the death of Jesus, but that's a little depressing, so we eat some chocolate to please us.
Aww. I've eaten so much chocolate so lush, and it's an induced and endless sugar rush. I feel like there's worms in my belly a-wriggling, and I can't stop the shakes and endless giggling.
Easter Day is happy and bright, so eat a lot of chocolate and have a big fight.
Easter's the day when we have a massive chocolate feast. Because what better way to celebrate Jesus than getting obese?
To apologise to Sam, we've given him a chocolate lolly because allowing us on radio is a constant and never-ending folly.
It really is. I spotted Gabby. You didn't want to take part.
Come on now,
I
Gabby.
can't really think of any rhyming couplets right now.
Well, would you like to say at least Happy Easter to Sam?
Happy Easter, Sam.
What did you think of your poem, Sam?
I loved it. Thank you very much.
Well, maybe we'll have another one after a couple of rounds of simply 60 seconds.
Good God.
And Mike, seeing as you're so enthusiastic,
But it's professional, we've got a stopwatch and everything.
you can start the topic, Sam.
Oh.
Should we remind of our buzzers first?
Oh yeah,
Yes.
we'll do that in a second. He's got to think of a topic.
Completely off topic. Calculus.
All right, let's hear our buzzers.
Egg.
What's up, Doc?
Chi-chi.
Bop. Bunny.
Chocolate.
Wonderful. Okay, Mike, go.
I, as an engineer, do a lot of calculus. It really is very boring and has very little to do with
Chocolate.
Easter.
That was so close.
Sam, make the call.
Dan.
Dan.
Repetition of very.
Yeah. All right. Continue.
I, as a student of contemporary Chinese studies, do no calculus whatsoever and find it very enjoyable from that particular angle. Sometimes, just to please myself, I rack up great swathes of numbers and letters and look at their divine forms as they combine and multiply and add in a variety of...
I know it's short, but and. There's so many ands.
He was beginning to get a little bit over enthusiastic on the ands.
Yeah, we'll give that to Tim. And continue.
I am dyslexic, so talking about calculus in a way is racist towards me. I try
What's
to
up,
move
Dom?
the numbers.
Dan?
Objection! Dyslexia isn't a race.
We've started our own kingdom. Dyslexica. It's spelt wrong.
But the dyslexia makes you better at maths, generally.
No, it doesn't.
No, that's
That's autistic savants.
And by Tim's rules, that's racist.
Yes.
right. Let's
I'm
move.
dyslexic, I can't be racist.
Should we continue?
Oh, yes, we're going to continue. Let's not have the that being on our radio discussion. Okay, Dan, that was very clever. I liked your point, but Tim, you'll have to continue.
We've started our own kingdom called Dyslexosia. It's spelt wrong. We have elected a...
Hesitation there.
Oh, yeah, fair enough.
Yes.
That was a little stutter.
Okay, Tom, continue.
There are many forms of calculus. As a civil engineer, I enjoy them all.
Chocolate, egg. Hesitation.
Yeah, Tim.
Our king is called Mithrandia, king of the numbers. Gosh darn it.
King.
Yes.
Gosh
well done,
darn it
Emily.
indeed.
Continue.
As an A-level maths student, I had to do significant amount of calculus. When I came to university, I thought that I'd managed to escape that forever, but instead I come to a radio studio and I'm faced with the reality of having to talk about it at great length. Calculus is one of the most things that plays
Chocolate.
Oh,
It sort of, yeah. Would that count as a hesitation or deviation from grammar?
I was going to say the most thing.
Yeah, it was-
Can't have that.
The most thing and stuff with things.
all right, Tim. You have 2 seconds to go.
Ozymandias.
I don't like Tim anymore because he interrupted me.
You're right, Emily. That's a point for you.
And also, deviation, Ozymandias has nothing to do with
I was about to
calculus.
justify it. I had one word.
And that's a point for Dan.
Oh my god. I'm even being quite nice. I'm not complaining as much as I know
I
you
would
do.
like a point.
Sam. Oh, that's a point for Mark.
Becky, I really like your t-shirt.
That's a point for me for the t-shirt.
Becky, you're looking absolutely
I'm gonna give you
gorgeous
a
today.
I concur.
I've got a hook.
Becky, I'm writing you into my will.
Oh, that's a what?
Sam.
Your octopus is looking lovely, Becky.
Right, that's a point minus Mike.
Sam, can you control her? She's power mad.
Gone mad with power.
All right. Who was it?
I think it was.
What I said.
Emily.
Emily interrupted, but I mean, I'm going to say that Tim should continue.
All right.
How long
Well,
have I got left?
Emily, you've got.
No, I just
points.
thought that at Easter that you'd give me a break
Tim,
and
move away from Mike, would you? Okay, Emily. You have 0.2 seconds left. Go.
Numbers.
Stop. There we go. Point for
Can I
Emily.
give half my point to Tim?
Yes, you
Oh, the love. The Easter love.
don't think that makes up for what you did. It partly does. It's all right.
Yay.
may. All right. Who was silent in that round? Gabby.
Oh,
Let's
hello.
start you off on the next one. Sam, topic me.
Oh God. The rabbits.
You should be better at this by now. Not gonna lie.
Take away that chocolate lolly.
Just putting that out there. Okay, Gabby, go.
Rabbits are actually my favourite animal. I have a stuffed bunny who lives on my shelf at home, and he is green with pink ears.
What's up, John?
Dan.
I thought that was a hesitation.
It was marginal.
And you can have it.
No, we'll let you
Go ahead,
continue.
Gabby.
We'll let you continue.
I've been
Gabby.
overruled.
And go.
Bunnies.
Chocolates. Bunnies.
Oh.
The topic is rabbits, and you've said bunnies.
Isn't
Does that
Devious.
but isn't
Oh,
bunny
sorry.
another word for
No,
rabbit?
you can't have synonyms.
What do you mean you can't have synonyms?
Why
You're not in charge, Tim.
You can't say like, with and together, and then say, oh no, you've said with before, now you've said together. That's repetition.
I'm really confused.
No, you can't have that.
No, exactly. And
That's why-
Tim's
Wait, are
saying
you
rabbits
saying-
is the topic. Gabby's now said bunnies twice.
Twice,
That's
so that was
repetition.
Oh, because you said okay. That's fair.
Just everyone got so angry I didn't understand what was going on.
There's a lot at stake here, Becky. This is tense.
This is about chocolate.
All right, Tim, you can continue. Go.
Hopping with their little feet through Dingley Dell and Shining Glen, rabbits are my favourite animal. Their meat is tasty and succulent in a stew, or they may be spit roasted over an open fire. Their ears are not quite as delicious as you might
Bunny!
think.